obviously, it's been a long 2 days.
Yeah, to say the least. Game one, if you look at it, we just didn't pitch well enough, and obviously we didn't score enough to get back in it. But it's just one of those. We hadn't had a game like that in a while. But unfortunately for us, we had to wait to take that beating there for a day and a half. But game two, I thought we clawed our way back in it to it with a big grand slam, and then that sixth inning we just couldn't put the guy away with 2 strikes. So we made a mistake. They made us pay, but unfortunately we got close at the end, but just not good enough. We got to bounce back tomorrow. This is something that we're not used to, but we're going to go out and work and see if we can get back in the win column tomorrow.
Yeah, so we hope that this is like the first 3-game losing streak since April or something.
Yeah.
Obviously, it happens to every team, but how are you focusing on getting the team back on the...
to me, it's just going out and getting our work in and come ready to prepare to compete. I know they will. Hopefully we respond to this tough, long day. Disappointing, but it's baseball. It's a new second half, and we got to continue to grind and compete and win as many games as we can.
Right. Obviously, some injury stuff the last few days. Seaver left the game yesterday, and I saw he's on the injury list today. Any well done?
Yeah, I'm not sure the timeline, but I don't think it's as bad as it's an old kind of an oblique. He pulled his oblique a little bit. I don't think it's that bad. We just got to know.
So felt something during the game yesterday.
Yeah, during his at bat, and obviously we took him out, and then Harry got hit in the face again. He'll be back tomorrow. That was more. He got hit pretty good. The doctor was here, so we felt like it was the right time to go in and get him checked out, because that's twice he's been hit in the last week and a half. So hopefully he'll be fine to go tomorrow. But just gotta play better baseball. Our defense hadn't been good. Our pitching hadn't been able to execute and get enough zeros. We're making too many mistakes, and offensively we did enough to win game 2, but we didn't do enough to win game 1. So hopefully we can. And I think we will bounce back tomorrow with a good offensive team, just an overall good game.
Obviously, today it was Van Scoy's first appearance for you. How do you think he did? Obviously, he gave up some runs, but a few of them weren't owned.
Yeah, I thought defense didn't play well behind him there in the first one. Then he went out and walked the guy, and then gave up the homer. That was the kind of the dagger for him. But he gave us the 2 innings that we needed. We're a little short in the pen, but hopefully he'll bounce back with a better outing next time.
Speaking of possible short-handed, I'm not sure if you saw, but a few guys on the big club got suspended from that wall the other day. Are you expecting to lose some guys to fill the spots up there?
I don't know how that works, to be honest.
I don't either.
I really don't. I don't think I've ever had that here in AAA, so I'm sure I'll know more probably in the next couple of days.
2 polar opposite games tonight. Can you talk about the mental side of the group to come back out and do what they did in game 2?
Well, I just think sometimes you just gotta, they know they've been playing long enough. Sometimes you just gotta flush it, and move on to the next game. And I thought we came out, we gave up, 2 in the first, kind of took the wind out of us, but we bounced back. We grabbed the lead there in the second inning, which was good, and we just didn't pitch good at the end. That's all.
The fans saw almost the entire pitching staff tonight. Overall, what did you like and dislike about the group?
Well, I saw some good stuff. We Mr. Varling made his AAA debut with the Red Wings and looked good there, and then Eddie Yean in a big spot. So a lot of good things. We just hadn't been to this whole last 3 days. We just hadn't executed with 2 strikes. Missed too much over the plate with 2 strikes, and they got guys here. If you make mistakes, they're going to make you pay. That's any level. But overall, they're going to go out and give us everything they got. Sometimes they're going to be good, and sometimes they're going to be bad. And unfortunately, the last 3 games they hadn't been as good. But I believe in them. We all believe in them that they'll be better.
The defense was pretty resilient tonight. What did you guys do to prepare for the games today?
Well, we unfortunately we today we couldn't get out on the field because of we couldn't get the tarp on good enough last night, so we had to make sure the game was playable. But they were ready. A lot of them went in the cage, did hands routines. We knew it was going to be a long, hot day, so actually we stayed indoors for the most part with our hitting and defense. So tomorrow we should be able to get out on it and do some defense and hopefully be better prepared.
Coach, what makes Lehigh Valley's lineups just such a tough out? I mean, it's baseball where, you hit, sometimes you don't hit, sometimes you pitch well, you don't pitch well. But talk about, from your perspective, what makes Lehigh Valley's lineup just tough to get out?
Well, I think they got guys that, they got guys who've been in AAA. They got some veteran players, and we got some young guys that came up from AA that can impact the ball. And you got some guys like Baroa, who's been in this league for a while. McIntosh seems to kill us all year. I think he's got out of his 6-3 against us. Reyes has, hurt us. Anthony's got some big hits against. They just got guys that if you make mistakes, they'll make you pay. And that's really almost every team. But we just got to better execute because we've done well against them all year. But when we haven't, those guys seem to bite us.
And just to follow up, sometimes winning masks some problems, right? And you talked about uncharacteristically some of the errors and some of the defensive things that's been going on. From your perspective, has this just been this particular series, or have you been seeing a trend lately, even though you've been winning?
No, I thought we played. I thought we played really well on defense in Charlotte. I just think it's just a kind of a little bump in the road here with our defense because I trust them and they've made a lot of good plays. I just think it's a couple of days where we just played not ourselves,
On another note, I'm not sure if you heard, but Trace Barrera became an assistant hitting coach for Lamar University. Can you talk about, from your perspective, can you talk about him as far as what do you think he will be as a coach and how much of an impact he was here while he was here?
Oh, I thought I've been with him as when he was a baby and at the end, so we had an emotional talk when he left, because I was there when he started, and obviously I'm here when he finished. But he's going to be great. This is just the start of his coaching career. I told him the one thing you're going to enjoy about coaching is you get to impact people, and it's not always about the wins and losses. It's about impacting young men and people that you work for. And I think Trace has all the qualities to be a really impactful coach, and that was what I told him. Another thing too was I just wanted to make sure he was done playing, because sometimes guys get into coaching and they're not quite done, and I think he was. He understood what the opportunity was, and he'd already been talking about it, especially being on the development list here. And then when he got to play, he did a nice job getting our club going. He really impacted our clubhouse. He kept guys loose. He kept guys ready. So I'm so happy for him that he's getting this opportunity to start his coaching career.
Last one for me, Coach. I mean, obviously, like I said, the first 3 games of the series have been a while since you guys have had this.
Absolutely.
And obviously, you don't talk to the team after the game. But however, coming into tomorrow, before you guys take the field as a team for that 4th game, would there be any kind of message that you would relate to the team, or is it just go out and play?
Sure. No, I mean, it'll be something that's addressed at the beginning of our work, just to make sure that we clean some stuff up on the defensive side, and I'll address the pitching staff just to make sure that they know that I believe in them, that we believe in them, that they got to go out and go dominate. That's the bottom line. Go out and compete, get outs, and that's it. I trust them. This is just a bump in the road, and I feel like sometimes you need to go through it to wake some guys up in there and know we got to clean some stuff up. So we'll have good work tomorrow, and hopefully it'll carry over to the game.
Yes, sir.